Namaste. Good morning. Thank you for joining today. As always, please practice according to your conditions. I'll be doing a Dharma 2 flow today. It's a very versatile flow. It's one of my favorite ones. And it has different modifications. If you're more advanced, you can add on. You can do some of the variations that you know if you like. Okay, so as always, practice according to your conditions, respect your limitations. Excuse me. And remember that practice is an offering. So everything that we do, say, and think is to an extent affecting everybody. So we always have to keep in that mindset in order to ensure that we're always delivering the best experience possible. So on that note, let's begin. So sit up tall and straight, close the eyes, bring the attention within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're becoming one with all beings everywhere. At the moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Divine spark is equally present in all beings throughout this endless universe. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. I bow to you tonight. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more significant, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it because it must be done for the well-being of all. Let's do spiritual breathing in order to connect with the divine spark that's within. Bring the arms up from the fingertips. Inhale the best down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart in the center of the chest in the right side of the physical heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out to the arms. Send just a breath out. Everything they pulled in stays within. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, feel everything streaming down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding it all in heart as an offering to God who resides there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale, imagine there's a magnet sitting in the center of the chest, attracting everything you need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart. Exhale out to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do some alternate nostril breathing. 3, 12, 6, rhythmic style. So usually it's done in a ratio of 1, 4, 2. And so 3 on the inhale. For simplicity, we'll start through the left side. Close both nostrils for 12. Applying a lock since the hold is more than 10 counts. Exhale through the left for the right for the 6. Inhale through the right for 3. Close for 12. Exhale out for 6. So for the breath retention, to do the root lock, just contract the buttocks, push the belly button towards the front of the spine. Imagine you're lifting the whole pelvic floor up towards the navel. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest. So when it comes time for the breath retention, just bring your chin down on the chest. When the chest is high, then you don't have to hunch your back. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. If you can't reach your chin to the chest, you can bring a little pillow there, but just do your best. The tip of the tongue to the mouth will also seal off the lock, the attention at the space between your eyebrows. Through the exhale, you just gradually exhale and you try to be empty by the time the 6 counts is over. Left hand in Gyana Mudra on the left knee, right hand, second, third fingers fold down to the palm. Turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So let's begin. This helps to bring the mind state of calmness. It helps to remove cravings, and this was what makes the mind more conducive to meditation and concentration. So breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Close off the right side of the right thumb. Inhale through the left. 3, hold the breath, apply the throat in a root lock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale to the right. 3, hold the breath again. Everything stops, all the activity of the body, mind, and emotions, so they're frozen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, empty the lungs completely. 4, 5, 6. That was one cycle. Inhale through the left. 3, hold the breath. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the right. 2, 3. Push all the air out by the 6 count. Inhale through the right. 3, hold again. All the attention to space in the eyebrows. Throat lock and root lock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the left. Hold, mentally count. Keep the count even. Exhale out through the right. Inhale to the right, fill up as much as you can so you can hold the breath for 12. Then hold. Chest stays high. Keep the back straight as possible. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold.
starts to wander, have no concern. Just keep pulling your mind back to the breathing. Exhale through the right side. Inhale to the right. Hold. Constant practice, angry determination, adherence to ethical rules are important. And eventually you make rapid progress. It's the effort that leads that you have to have the strong desire. When you see your things as important, you're more apt to stick with it. Exhale out to the right. Inhale to the right. Hold. Exhale to the left. One more round. Inhale through the left. Hold the breath. Apply the locks as always. Exhale to the right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale to the left.
Conclude, bring the right hand back down on the right knee in Jnana Mudra. Take a moment to just observe this effects on the body, the mind, and emotions. Have no expectations of what you should or should not observe. Have no attachment to any result. Have no judgment as to what you do observe. Just continue to be the witness. Pranayama leads us to the higher realms of the practice. It quiets the mind. When the mind is quiet, it is more conducive to be able to reflect on the knowledge, the important knowledge, the key knowledge that helps to remove the pain and suffering. That is to say, the knowledge of the true self, which is infinite, immutable, stainless. And as that is present in us, is equally present in all forms. So let this practice be a celebration of all the beautiful ways that divinity manifests in this universe through all the beings, all the forms. So on that note, let's begin. Let's come into standing. I like to do a little bit of movement before we get into sun salutations. So let's start with the hands on the hips and just circle the head. Take it around and around, the ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. And change direction now. Good, right arm circles backwards, make like a winding up the toe ball. Change directions. And then left arm. And then go forward. Bring both arms over the head, take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left, and go to the right. Bounce a few times on each side, and go to the left again. Press the arms into the ears, and to the right. Come to the center, little circles over the head, circles getting larger and larger. The chest and the upper back coming into the movement now. Perhaps the whole trunk circles if you feel apt to do so. The forearms come right across the tops of the feet. Coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Start again, little circles over the head. And then again, circles get larger and larger, starting to feel it above the waist, everywhere along the side body. And then if you feel apt to do so again, dive all the way down, trace large circles in front of the body. And then coming back up. From here, release the hands, shake the hands vigorously. As though they were out of control, they're moving all by themselves. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird, the fingertips going so fast that they disappear. Then start to shake. The arms hitting the torso any which way like ropes slapping against the body. Good, and then come back. Stillness, start to bounce, lift the heels. Start to lift the feet up off the ground. Push up through your toes, get up higher and higher. Get your knees up. Good. Now the feet, very fast, tapping the ground like raindrops in a rainstorm, even faster. Both feet now. Feel as though you're riding on a racehorse. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Arms up to the side. Right leg swings back and forth. Feel free to bring your left hand to a wall if you need to. Try to get your knee all the way up to the shoulder, your toes back behind the head. Oops. And then the other leg. And then conclude. Feet back close together, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, come up. Push out through your toes as you rise up. Raise up your arms. 4, 5, 6, and back down slowly. 2, 3, even pressure through the base of your toes. 5, 6, land them softly. Inhale, up. 3, pull the belly button to the front of the spine. Charge the legs and the core muscles. And back down, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Feel as though you're landing your heels on a cloud. Noiselessly come up again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down. 2, 3. Always try to move in a way that doesn't disturb the mind. Bring it to a state of agitation or restlessness. Up we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the position, hold the breath, get up even higher. And exhale down when the mind is quiet, the comportment, the behavior is controlled. 4, 5, 6. You can see everything with even more love. Tip the chin down into the chest in a gesture of humility. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to the results. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskar, just a few rounds. Hands to the heart. Raise your arms up. Arch back. Go down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back. Lower down the knee. Drop down to the seats. Come into the high plank. Knees down. Then bring the seats back. Come gliding through between the arms. Roll the shoulders down the back. The head comes forward and up. And again. 2 more times. Glide between the arms. Make like a snake creeping through the grass and coiling majestically. And again, take the seat back. Come forward into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just stay here for a moment. Bounce. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. Your belly to your thighs. If you're flexible, you can even touch your forehead to the ground. Push the heels down. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your belly into your thighs, the head down. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. And Pranayama, hands to the heart. Go up and back again, stretch the whole front of the body. Hinge at the hips, come all the way down. Uttanasana. Left foot back. Into the plank. Down on the knees, the seat again goes back. Come through between your arms. Blessed of those can imitate the forms physically. Put yourself in the body of the serpent. Move like the serpent. Come forward. Twice, blessed of those can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Be regal and wise like the serpent. Embody all their qualities. One more time, come forward. 3 times, blessed of those can imitate the forms on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. See the divine within each and every being. Into, again, Adho Mukha Savasana. Really try to soften the line in the back. Curve your back. Work the shoulders. Look like a dog stretching its back. More importantly, embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal to serving others through the practice. Now the right foot comes forward. If that's difficult, you can lower your left knee down, right knee down. The foot doesn't make it all the way forward. Just use the left hand to push it further forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, reach up. And Pranayama. Let's do one more round like that. Reach up, stretch back. Hinge at the hips, fold the body down over your legs. Right foot back. Into the plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward again. And the back again. Glide between your arms, try to warm up the body. Shoulders down, telescope your neck out of the shoulders. The trunk out of the hips, come forward again. Try to move in a way it doesn't create kinks in the lower back or the back of the neck. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way to standing, arch back. And back home, Pranayama. Again, reach up. Don't worry about the breath, but try to move the body in a way that allows the breath to remain uniform. Left foot goes back. Into the plank. You'll have a good effect on the mind. Knees down, the seat goes back. 3 times again. 1, 2, gracefully, with power. And one more time. Come forward into Bhujangasana, Adho Mukha Savasana. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up, your belly to your thighs, your chest on your knees. Come up all the way back. And then Pranayama, hands to the heart. Good. Now, raise your arms up. Go down, Uttanasana. Right foot back. Into the plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Ashtanga Namaskara through into upward facing dog. This time, push your hips forward. Good. Stay here, pulse a little bit. Try to get your hips further forward, your shoulders back. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Swing the right leg all the way up and step the foot between the hands. Anjalyasana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat, eventually lie through your heels. Keep your belly to the thighs though. Keep your knees bent if you need to. And come all the way up. Pranayama. And again, raise your arms up over the head and come down. Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Into plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees, chest, forehead down, chest between your hands. Come right through into upward facing dog. Now between upward and downward 3 times. Round your back, tuck your chin in. Sink the heart. Forehead again close to the ground, maybe even touching. Roll over your toes and right into upward facing dog again. Back the other way. Adho Mukha Savasana. One more time. Round your back. Make wave movements with your spine. Graceful movements. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Now raise the left leg all the way up and back and bring the foot between the hands. Into your lunge and then right back together, the feet together, your belly to your thighs. Come all the way to standing, arch back. And then back home, Pranayama. Shiva Namaskara now. May Shiva guide us and protect us through the practice and give us a strong desire to transform and to evolve. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back, hips forward. And as you go down, bend your knees. You can, if you want, take your hands join together over your back and pull your arms over your head, maybe in front of the head. Use your body again, press your belly into your thighs. Try to get your seat up higher. If you're flexible, your legs are straight, forehead maybe comes to your shins. No matter where you are, just do your best. Now the right foot goes back into your Kapiyasana. Reach up, stretch, rock your shoulders back and forth, pull the arms back. Lengthen the side body, both sides. And now from here, press into your front knee, come more upright. Bring your left foot in, bend the toes under and back foot. Your legs should look like a box. You should be able to lift your left foot up easily. Turn to the right, arms out, left hand down, right hand up. Push the back of the shoulder into the knee. Right arm goes all the way back. Good. And now from here, come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down. You can do cobra here, shoulders back, or if you want, push with your hands, upward facing dog again. Good. Merge as a form. Become one with all beings. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Sink the heart, soft, melt the heart in every sense, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And then bring the right foot forward. Drop your seat right close to front heel. Reach up, rock your shoulders back and forth, pull the arms back. If it's too much for your shoulders, you can keep your hands on the knee and push your body away from the leg, but try not to crunch your lower back. Push the lower back up and in first, lift the heart, and then go back. Keep the lower back nice and long and spacious. Now from here, again, press into front knee. Come more upright. Bring the right foot in, bend the toes under if you can on the back leg, shoulder, knee, hip in the same line. And see if you can lift your right foot up. Arms out to the side, go to your left, and the right hand comes down. Left arm goes up. Push the left shoulder back. Pull the arm back. Again, if you have other variations, if you're more advanced, go ahead into those variations if you like. Now break the pose. Come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down. Into the back bend of your choice. Upward facing dog or cobra. Make sure you don't lose your neck. Roll the shoulders down, telescope your neck down the shoulders. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. And now the left foot comes forward. Turn the back foot. Virabhadrasana 1. So if you can't, if your right hip is a little bit behind the other one, move your right foot out a little bit to the right. Give yourself a little bit more horizontal distance in your feet. Look up. You can bring your hands together like a tip of sword if you like, or keep them apart. Whatever you do, express the devotion of the warrior, one of the most remarkable qualities of a warrior. Now into Virabhadrasana 2. Look to the right, turn to the right, the chest and the arms straight. Come a little bit forward if you can. Work the hips a little bit. If you're flexible, go a little bit lower with your hips. Good. If you like, form fists, right hand to your hips. 1, 2. Punch right and then left. Go a little bit lower. Again, 1, 2. Can you go even lower? 1, 2. Good. Now from here, Paschimottanasana, depending on your flexibility. Left arm can come on the floor and the right arm over the head. Straight line from the foot to the head, so make sure this is not jutting up. Sink your hip, your right hip. More flexible, bring your left hand down. Right arm over the head. And if you want even more, you can go your right hand behind the back, roll the thigh outwards with the right hand, or take a full bind if you can. If you have that variation, go ahead, push the right shoulder back. Straighten out the front leg if you like. Bring your right foot in if you need to. Trikonasana. Head as close to your feet in this variation. Again, do according to your conditions what feels good to you. So it feels good to others. Now from here, release. Bring the right knee down. Come upright. The right arm up. Go to the outside of your left leg. Left hand pushing your right. Make sure your hands are not like your wrists in line with your elbows. So you can push your left hand right down into your right. And at the same time, bring your belly up. Try to get the center of the chest behind your thumbs, and then turn the left shoulder all the way back. Now from here, I'm going to do this way so you can see. There's a way to get into revolved triangle variation if you like. If the toes are bent under the back foot, lift the back knee and turn. Try and get the right leg, hip up, right leg straight. Your hands still stay at the center of the chest. Good. Now from here, we're going to turn forward again. Bring your your hands down the inside to the right, to the left foot. Move your left foot out a little bit to the edge of the mat. Now scooch back and forth. Try to get your knee as far back as you can, and then lower it down in a new position. Flatten out the toes. If your hips are low enough, fall on your right forearm. Roll back to your left. Your shin should remain vertical, so not either doing this nor this type of thing. Both sides of your hips equally close to the ground. If your hips are not close to the ground, just stay on your hands and just keep securing your hips, just as we're doing in a cobra. Keep lengthening. The more you lengthen, the more the body approaches the ground. If you're flexible and your hips are down, perhaps the pelvis and the belly and the chest will come down. And then fix your gaze like a lizard. They don't blink. Make your mind as steady as a gaze. If you have other variations, go ahead, arms stretched out, or take a bind. Left arm goes over your foot, around the outside, underneath your knee, and over your back for the bind. Now break the pose. Come back into your high plank. Okay, so knees, chest, forehead down. Through into your cobra or upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink the heart. Try to get your heels down, the forehead closer to the ground. More and more. Curve your spine. It looks like a slide to the playground. Steep at the top, shallow at the bottom. And now the right foot comes forward. Virabhadrasana again. Look up. So you're saying, I am yours, grant me higher devotion. Take me. Again, hands together. If you like, the head goes back. Look up beyond your fingertips. Now turn to your Virabhadrasana, turn to your left. Virabhadrasana 2. Come forward again if you can. Your knee over the toes. Make sure your knee's not popping inwards. Keep your knee over the two middle toes. Arms straight. Everything about the posture reflects the strength, the power, the determination of the warrior. Form fists. Left hand to your hip. 1, 2. Go a little bit lower. Again. 1, 2. Do it with power. 1, 2. And enthusiasm. When you have enthusiasm, you attract the divine attention. And now form, if you like, on the right thigh, left arm over the head. Either this form, or if you're flexible, you can bring your right hand to the ground. Take the left shoulder back, keep the neck long, look up the hand above you. Curl the right side of the seat under. Again, if you want, take your left hand behind the back, open up your knee, you can bring your hand, slip it between your body and your thigh, roll the right thigh outwards, or take a bind. Drop your shoulder a little bit lower the line of the knee and join your hands behind the back of the left thigh, so not around your seat. So not this kind of thing. Against the back of the thigh. Okay, gives you more space. Now here again, if you want, push into the right foot, straighten out the right leg, and raise the left hip up. Try to get your left leg straight. Doesn't matter so much if the right leg doesn't straighten all the way, but if you push against it with back, the right shoulder eventually will straighten. The head nice and low. And from here, release. Bring your left knee down. I'm going to do this way again. Right arm up. Go to your right. Left arm up, sorry, go to the right. Again, your right hand pushes right down into your left. Try to get your belly up, higher than the thigh. This gives you more room to spin as well. Center the chest to your thumb. Turn the face and chest up. You can even You can take a bind if you want. If you know the bind, push the seat back, left arm goes underneath. You can use the right hand to assist the arm under, right arm goes back. So if you do this form, you can even take your back knee up off the ground. So you might have already done this on the other side, then go ahead, do it on this side. Otherwise, you can stay in prayer. You can also lift the back knee up off the ground and turn. Your feet are parallel in this one. Sun in the chest is still in line with your thumbs. Take the left hip all the way up, straighten out the left leg. And break the pose. Turn the right foot towards the front of the mat. Move it out to the edge of towards the edge of the mat. Again, push back and forth, up off your back. Push through the heels so the back knee is gliding back and forth. Try to get your hips lower and lower as though they're made of lead, very heavy. Then lower your knee down further back. If you can, fall on your left forearm, then roll back to the right. Try to get your hips down, and then the rest of the body might sink with it. Imagine there's a big weight sitting on top of your seat. Use your imagination to create visualizations that'll help you go deeper. Again, if you have other variations, go ahead, your arms up to the side, or armpit on the right foot, and then the right arm has to go in front of the leg before it goes underneath the knee from the outside. And now we're going to come back into your high plank. And knees, chest, forehead down, through into your cobra or upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. So I always like to do Vasisthasana. Stand on your left hand, go to the right. Push your hips forward. If you're dropping to your shoulder, your hips are sagging, bring your left knee down to the ground. Do it from here. If your wrists are bothering you, do it on your forearm. You can do it from here, but keep lifting your hips up. And then come back to plank or on the forearms. If you're doing it on the forearms, go to the other side. Otherwise, do it on your hands. Your right hand a little bit in front of your shoulder. Push into the right hand. Stay strong through the right arm. Now from here, back into plank. Let's go one more time to your right. If you're doing on your knee, you can do variations here. You can raise your leg up, bring your knee in towards your chest, pull the foot back. If you have more advanced practice, you can also raise the right leg up, push your left hip up, or slide the right foot back, drag along the inside of the left knee, push your left foot down, the inside of the foot. Push your hip all the way up, your left hip. And if you want, you can see if you can raise your foot up off the ground. If you can take the foot up easily, take hold of your knee. Or even take the foot, slide your head up to the foot. Do according to your abilities. You can always do just the regular Vasisthasana. Break the pose. Come back into high plank. Go into the right hand now. Turn to your left. Feel free to stay here or on your knee again and do the same variation as you just did. Turn. You have to turn on the foot a little bit, pull it in a little bit. Make sure the inside edge of the foot is down. Your hips should be all the way up. Try not to bend the right leg either. So all these, if you're bent, it feels heavy, it's hard to get the foot up off the ground. So you have to give yourself a little bit of height in your hips. And then the foot will come up more easily. Take hold of the knee, maybe in the foot, slide it up. Keep your leg close to the midline, so if it goes further out, again, it's hard to have the control to bring the leg up. You lose your balance. So keep everything close to the midline. Compact. Break the pose. Come back into high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. You into cobra or upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, left foot comes forward again. Back knee down, Kapiyasana. One more time. Rock your shoulders back, pull your arms back. If you have other variations this time, go ahead. If you have good flexibility, you might be able to take your thumb to the back knee. Push your thumb into the back knee. Hands come around the outside of the knee. You might be able to guide your foot to your head. And then it's easier to find the foot. Or turn to the right, bring your right knee out. Take the foot up, maybe hook the arm. If you can't bind, you can keep your arms straight like this, Kuntasana. If you can, you bring your fingers up close to your ear. And then, if your hand's close to your ear, it's a little bit easier to find the bind. Push the foot away from your shoulder. Lengthen the arms. Smooth out the curve in your arms. Break the pose. Come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara again. Good. All the while, the mind stays unchanged, unbothered, unjudging. Just do your best. That's more important than the result. Adho Mukha Savasana. And then a right foot forward. The result will come with time, with practice. Reach up, pull your arms back. Feel free to stay there or go into your other variations again. Thumb press it into the back of the knee. Keep your seat low so you keep your balance, and then you might be able to guide your foot up by holding the outside of the knee or bring your foot close to your head. And then you can take your hand up to the foot perhaps. And then the other. Or again, move your knee out a little bit to your left so that when the foot comes up, it comes a little bit in front of the body. If it's way back here, again, it drags the arm down. It makes it difficult to find the ability to find the bind. So put the foot close to your shoulder, in front of the shoulder, your fingers close to your ear. Can even bind in front of the face, and then lift the wrist, flick your wrist up and out, push it away, and then your arm goes to the other side of the head, over your head. Pull the arm back, the foot away from the shoulder. Break the pose. Now from here, bring the left foot in to meet the right. Any variation of Uttanasana, you can just take your hands on the backs of the fingers pressing against the back, the heels formed against your shins, belly with your thighs, shoulders right by your knees, forehead towards or on your shins. Try to get your seat right over your heels eventually, without detaching your body from the thighs. Or you can even take your hands over your head. Either way, you're expressing humility, surrender, disservice. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back, arch back, and come back home. Pranayama. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the breath at the crown, send that love to all beings everywhere, just like the sun that shines down on everything equally. Exhale back down to the heart, remain established in divine unconditional love for all. So now, tree pose. Doing yoga mat. So you can stay wherever you want to the mat. So the foot somewhere along the inside of the leg, just not against the knee, below or above. If you're having trouble balancing, just keep your toes on the ground. If you have a lotus, you can bring your knee up to the shoulder, sole the foot up, the knees facing down. If you have a lotus, you can even reach around behind your back with the right arm and take the foot from behind and come back up with your left hand. So always options. Otherwise, you just stay where you're comfortable and steady so that you can embody those qualities of a tree, the steadiness, the stateliness, and the majesty. You can look up between your hands. If you start to lose your balance, sway, be like the tree who can bend in the wind. If it's rigid, it snaps. Try to remain pliable in the mind and the body. Now you can stay here if you want. You can even go into ballet pose. So don't move your gaze too fast. This is if you want. If you have flexibility, take hold of the heel, bring the leg out to the side, fingers and toes in the same line. So maybe it looks like a letter T. If you're more flexible, bring your foot up even higher. Lean to your left a little bit. Be graceful and poised like a ballet dancer. Good. Offer up the pose always. Now, if you want, you can even let go of the foot. Hold the breath before you do that. Engage your leg and the core so that the foot doesn't drop. And then bring it down. Try it on the other side now. Spread your toes like the roots of a tree to anchor you down more firmly. And then again, you bring your right foot up wherever height is appropriate. Push the heel, the base of the toes and the toe pads firmly into the thigh to keep the grip will keep your foot, your balance, help you keep your balance. Or you take your knee to the shoulder. If you want to do your lowest, your sole of the foot is facing up. The foot right at the top of the leg. You can lean forward if you like. Take your left hand around. Use your right hand to guide your hand to the foot and come back up. Hold it from behind. The right hand to your heart. Feel free again to stay there or come all the way up with your arms. Wherever you are is perfect. Just keep offering it up. You can practice again with balancing by bending to one side and the other. All the movements graceful. And if you want, you can take eventually the ballet pose. If you want, fix your gaze. Hold the inside of your left heel, and up we go with your leg. You want, let go of the foot now, hold the breath again. Don't let go of the foot fast, otherwise it will drop. So hold the breath. And then bring your foot down. Charge the body, turn the palms forward, inhale, the best. Coming in from all directions, through the skin, up the legs, up the arms, up the spine to the crown. Centered everywhere throughout your being. Good. So come to the mat now, front of the mat. If you weren't already there, Utkatasana. Bring your arms up, bend your knees, look up between your hands. This is called fierce pose. So why? Because you have fierce determination to stay in a pose. The legs might start to shake, be undisturbed. It's the body that's experiencing it. It's the body that's feeling it. The true self is actionless and is not affected. If you want, you can interlace your fingers, push your palms up and send the arms beside or behind your ears a little bit. Work the shoulders, lift the heart. Now from here, bring your hands down. Get ready for Kakasana. Open up your feet, come into a squat. And bring your hands down. Press the inside of your legs against the backs of the arms, knees with your shoulders. Push your hands down and then transfer your weight gradually from heels, your palms to the base, the fingers to the finger pads. Grip the floor with your hands like an insect grips a wall. And then lift your heels up, try to get your shoulders over the fingertips, push down firmly into the ground, hold the breath. If you want, pull your toes away from the ground, maybe even just 1 foot at a time. Dance from toe to toes. Toes are 1 foot together. And then if you want, you can eventually raise both legs. If you flex your feet, then this will keep your muscles engaged to stay in a pose. So when you're starting out, keep your head higher than the seat. If you start like this, you wait. If you don't have a good connection between your arms and your legs, you might just fall on your head. So keep your gaze up, really squeeze the backs of your arms into inner thighs. As much contact between your arms and legs as possible, including even like just the ankles. If this is easy for you, you can do Bakasana. You can bring your knees into your armpits. Come forward a little bit more. Your arms stay straighter for crane. Bakasana. If this is still too easy, you can do whatever you want. Advanced practitioners, you want, you can come into handstands. Come up. Oops, I didn't do that very well. So come up with your seat. Just practice this. So you can just do it 1 leg at a time, a little bit easier. Push 1 foot up. Bend your legs so your feet stay close to about the height of the hip. little bit in front of your hands. Come to wall if you like. Do whatever you like. If you want to come on your forearms, then go ahead. Just practice being on your, balancing on your hands or your elbows. You want to come to wall. Bring your feet against the wall. Elbows in front of your shoulders. Make sure your elbows are a little bit inside the width of the shoulder. Bring one foot on a wall, or at the height of the hip. One foot behind, and see if you can pull your heel away from the wall. Maybe eventually keep flexing your feet. Push up to the base of the toes, and maybe you can eventually take your feet up off the wall. Same thing if you're doing a handstand. Hands open up. Bring one foot on the wall. Make sure your leg is bent. So if you're reaching for the wall, you're too far away. Otherwise, you might not be able to find. You'll be inclined to want to stay in the wall. So you have to keep your leg bent. It's hard to do on a chair like that. All right. So one more chance. The Dharma says the last time. Whichever one you want. Bakasana or Kakasana or handstand or just being upside down in some way. Bounce on your hands or forearms. And then back down. Good. Now from here, come back, lift. This is not, just come back into your chair pose. Bring your seats back, your gaze up. Curve your spine a little bit. Now from here, bring your hands down, step back into high plank, lower the knees down, into Shalabhasana, forehead down. Breathe in, breathe out. Learn to let go of the fatigue immediately. Roll all the way up. Now bring your right arm up. Take hold of your elbow with your left hand. Guide up higher and push it back behind your head. Try to anchor in place at the back of the head. Make sure your elbow's not out to the side. Try to have it right, elbow in line with your shoulder. So you get your head behind your head. Anchor in place at the back of the head. Your hand goes down the middle of the back. And then if you have the ability to do so, the mobility, you can bring your left arm up to meet it. Push into the back hard, lean back. Relax the jaw, relax the eyes. If your eyes are popping out of the head, might be an indication that you're straining, you're going too far. Go to a place where you can be steady in a pose, and the mind can come into stillness. Eventually, you have the ability to meditate in all the poses. You have to become one with the form. Now from here, break the pose, bring your elbow back down, release, shake out the shoulders a little bit. Other side, left arm up, use the right hand to guide the elbow further up and push it back further, and then use the back of the head to keep it in place. The right hand can come up the back and meet it. Push into the back hard, lean back. Each time you inhale, push your lower back up and in, lift up higher. Exhale, drop your shoulders down. Don't let the body fall back down into your hips. And then from here, tuck your chin in, bring the left elbow down, release. Good. So now, king of the pose is headstand. You can go against the wall like I showed you before. It's the same type of thing. The same time of process to get up still applies. If you know what you're doing, go ahead. You don't have to wait. If you don't want to do either of those, you can either do chair pose, your forehead on the ground in front of your knees, and just lift your seat up. Try to get your hips over your knees. If it's very uncomfortable, if you feel too much pressure in the back of the neck, you can just move your head a little bit further forward. You can also do dolphin. Take hold of your opposite elbows, bring your hands down, and lift your seat. This is still an inversion. You can also interlace your fingers and place your head on the ground if you feel comfortable to do so. Walk your feet close as possible to the elbows. Practice lifting your heels. Try to get your seat up higher. If your feet are close to your elbows, eventually your seat will come in the same line as close as you need, close to what you need to get you into alignment to come up. Eventually your feet may want to float up by themselves when you have your hips over in the right place, over your shoulders and elbows. Again, you can bring one foot up off the ground and behind you. Keep your heel bent close to your seat. The more compact you are, the easier it is to find a balance. And you can do this all in a while. Once you find the pose, be steady in the pose. Close your eyes. If you feel comfortable, go within. Now, your hands are not on your ground. Your hands are not underneath your head, so you're not resting your forehead on your hands, your head on your hands. They're behind the head. Okay, so you're hugging the back of the head like a helmet, so you don't roll onto the back of the head. Allow the veins of the legs to rest. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deep within. If you have a lotus, you can go ahead into your lotus. This helps to make the mind more one-pointed. Anytime you need to come down, go ahead. Don't rest for too long, no more than 1 or 2 breaths, otherwise you might lose your enthusiasm and momentum. So you just, once you're done, you can come up again. So even if you have to do this many times at the beginning because you can't hold it, that's okay. With time, again, you will build the endurance. Constant practice, constant repetition. Way to balance with your legs bent, as I said before. Now start to make your way down. Gracefully come back into child's pose. Belly on your thighs, forehead down, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue, relax everything. Now, bring your arms in front, glide between your arms. Brush the nose, the glands coming forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, bring the chest forward, the head back. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, either walk or jump your feet to your hands. Lift your heels, hold your breath, jump forward. Now, back into your Utkatasana, this time different version. Allow your wrists to be loose. Oh, you can't see. So allow your hands to be loose, hanging off the wrists. If you can, lift your heels up. Try to keep your shoulders over the hips and start to come down very slowly. Lift your heels higher as you're coming down. Stop when you're about the height of the hips are at the height of the knees, like you're sitting on a chair. Feel as though your back was against the wall. Keep it straight. Lift your heels a little bit more. Angry determination, stay the pose. Be fierce. Now lower your heels down, your seat down behind your heels. Press into your hands. Come into shoulder stand. If you can't go into shoulder stand right away, then just bring your hands on your back, your feet behind your head. And it's actually nice to set up to go into Halasana first before you go into shoulder stand. If, of course, this is where you're at, just stay there. If you don't want to come to shoulder stand, you can also bring your seat on your hands and just bring your feet up like so. Heels in line with your hips. Ready to go into shoulder stand. Join your hands behind your back. Squeeze the palms together. Try to get your arms closer together. Your arms all the way behind your back. From in front, you can't see them. Then your hands will come up a little bit higher on your back. And this will help you to bring your legs up in a straight line more easily. push your feet a little bit away. Push your hands into your back into your hands. Try to see if you can get your feet in line with your hips, so not over your head, your toes not over your head. Straight up. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows again. All the same benefits as headstand. And this one, you're also stimulating the parathyroid and thyroid gland. Any variations you know, go ahead. If you have a lotus, you may go do your lotus again. Allow the blood to rush down to your head. This promotes an air of youthfulness. Now from here, get ready to come back into plow pose. With control, bring your feet back behind your head. If your feet touch down, you can bring your hands on the floor behind you. Interlace your fingers. Try to get your hips over your shoulders. You can keep your legs straight or bend your knees and bring your knees down beside your head. Squeeze your knees into the ears and withdraw from your senses. Don't let any of the distractions come in through the eyes and ears. If you don't have your feet on the ground, keep your hands on the back. If it's too much, roll down. You can do baby pose, happy baby pose, or to approximate the shape, you can do bridge pose. Bring your shoulders down underneath, your arms underneath your body, hide them underneath your body, and lift your chest. If you lift your chest high enough so it looks like a wall, it sort of has the same type of shape, still an inversion. So go ahead, whichever pose is suitable for your condition. Go within, beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond the emotions. These are not you. After a while, those of you who want can even walk your feet over to your left a little bit. Bring your knee down beside your left shoulder. Bring your right knee down. And go back to the other middle and go to the other side. So a little bit of a twist here. You have to lift your left shoulder up off the ground so you can get your right knee down beside your shoulder, your left knee down as well. And then back. You keep going side to side if you like. Push into the right shoulder if you're going to the right, so you get your right knee down. Just for fun. And now from here, get ready to come down. So before you come down, we're going to go into boat pose. So before, as you're rolling down, try to, when your seat comes down, you're going to sit up, but try not to allow the feet to touch down in between. So start to roll down, press into your arms, control the descent. The back comes down gradually. Once your seat is down, push into your arms, lift your back up off the ground, keep your legs up. Push your lower back in, so you get your belly to your thighs. You can keep your legs bent or straight up if you like. You can hold the backs of your legs or keep them, extend them. Now breathe very fast in the nose. Cross the shins, take hold of your heels. This is a variation of fish. So roll onto your back, pull on your feet, and keep them right under the bottom of the seat. And once your feet come down, just under your seat, push into your elbows, lift your chest up, the head down, the knees come down. When your chest comes up, the head comes down. And then you're sitting back on your heels. If that's not doable, you can bring your hands underneath your seat. Just do the regular fish. So your heels, you're sitting on your wrist, your palms are down. Your legs can be outstretched, lift your chest. The top of the head comes down. So again, whichever variation. So try to lift your chest, come onto your top of your head. Again, this pose looks like this. Your knees down, move your elbows in so you're sitting on your heels. Your chest is up, the top of the head down. Breathe very fast again, bust your breath through the nose. Bring your head back down and relax. Lay in Shavasana for a moment, breathe in. Exhale, imagine you faint to let go of all fatigue. Now come up to seated position any way you like. You can roll to one side and come up. Arms over the head, otherwise you can just sit up. Paschimottanasana. So if you have tight hamstrings, keep your legs bent. Raise your arms up, hinge forward at the hips. Bring your belly onto your thighs and hug your legs to your body and just stay like this. Keep your belly with your thighs. If you're more flexible and your legs can go flat on the ground, then go ahead, push your heels forward. Keep your belly again with your thighs. Imagine trying to get your chest beyond your knees. Reach through the heart, lead with the heart. Imagine top head is going to come to the feet at any moment. Inhale, breathe from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown. Exhale back down to the base of the spine. With each inhale, go a little bit further, get a little bit more length. Head comes closer and closer towards the feet. With each exhale, melt more weight to the body into your legs to release the hamstrings. Feel free to stay there. If you're more flexible, you can open up your feet a little bit more. Take hold of the heels and pull your body down. You can open up your legs a little bit more, Konasana, or you can do Kurmasana. If your knees, when you're doing this pose, can go below the line of the knee, the shoulders can go below the line of the knees. You can bring your arms underneath your legs and come down flat. Your belly on the ground between your thighs. If you're even more flexible, take your bind. And go according to your abilities. Remember that whatever we don't achieve in this lifetime, we just keep going in the next. We pick up where we left off and we go going in the next life. Where we left off. No effort is wasted. Back out. Here, leg cradle. You can bring, fold your leg, right leg in, bring your left leg up. Just move it back and forth. Take hold of your right foot, left foot with your right hand, or you can bring it to the crook of the arm. Your left elbow comes a little bit below the line of the knee. If you can, you take hold of your hands and just keep moving your leg across the chest. Try to hug it to the chest so you can get your heels to stay the same line as your knee. Otherwise, just modify as you need to. If your foot drops, that's okay. Don't go to a place of pain or anxiety or suffering. This is not what you want to transmit. Now from here, bring your left foot down. The edge of the foot in line with your hip may be a little bit outside. The right leg extends. Handspan, a wide handspan between your foot and your right leg, your left foot and your right leg. So if it's too close, the knee's going to fall away from the shoulder. Keep your shin vertical as possible. Bring your seats back a little bit more. Left arm up, reach forward. So you can take hold of the foot, the right hand, maybe with your left hand as well. More flexible, you can bring the left arm across the front of the left shin. Either keep your hand on the outside of the shin and just keep pushing against the back of the arm against the shin to come down lower, Or take your full bind. Left arm goes behind your back, around the outside of the left leg. Your right hand goes behind, and you join your hands behind your back. Go ahead and do that if you like. If you're not too flexible, keep your knee bent. Again, you can just try to make sure your knee's not falling away from your body. Keep your shin vertical and just come down as far as you can. Do your best. And now come back, other side. Bring left leg in, bring right leg up. Take hold of the foot with your left hand, and then just move back and forth. Alternatively, bring it to the crook of the arm, and then join your hands in front of your shin, and move it across your shin. Slide it across the front of the chest. And bring the right foot down. Make sure again you have a full hand span between your foot and your inside of your left leg. Sit back a little bit so you can come forward. So your hip is like a hinge, so you can fold forward. If you need to, bend your left leg and try to get your belly to stay with your thigh. Keep your right knee close to the shoulder as possible. Hug it in towards the shoulder. If you can bring a right arm across the front of the shin. Your hand can stay on the outside of the hip and just move forward with your heart, or roll head and shoulder forward, bring your arm all the way around the outside and join your hands behind your back. Come down. If your foot's knees falling away from the shoulder, it's going to be very hard to take the bind, especially if your arm's further up. So you want to come down nice and low. Your arm is close, just about the height of the ankle. And then this gives you a little bit more space to go deeper and to go a little bit more a little further into the pose. Now break the pose. From here, come onto your knees. We're going to do rabbit pose. Bend the toes under. Before we do that, place your hands on your seat, push into your seat, pull down, and just lean back. Roll the thighs towards one another. Inhale, lengthen, hold the breath, go back. Keep pulling down, pushing your hands into your seat, pull down as you come back up. And then exhale. Inhale, go back, try to get your shoulders past your feet behind there, and then back up. One more time. Push into your seat, pull down, hold the breath, go back, push and reach your toes, and come back. So for the next one, you need to keep your hands on the seat, lift your chest, allow the head to go back. Try to bring your elbows closer together. If you can, lean back, just as we did before, but bring your right hand, your right heel, left hand, your left heel. Cross your baby fingers, and allow the thighs to fall forward. Lift the chest. Allow the head to go back. You can stay here if you're flexible. You can flatten out the toes, come into camel. Your hands on the sole of the feet, your toes on the ground. The fronts of the feet flat on the ground. Make your chest still the highest point on your body. The head goes all the way down. Back onto your seat, push into your seat, pull down, and come back up. From here, lower down in child's pose. Breathe in, and breathe out, relax. Now from here, let's come into, let's come into bridge pose first. Bring your feet right close to front heel, right close to heels, and lie down on your back. So if you can touch your fingertips and touch your heel, roughly your feet in the right place. Push your arms down, lift your back up off the ground. As soon as your hips are up off the ground, move your arms underneath your body. You can interlace your fingers, From above, you can't see your arms. And try to bring your chest as close to your chin as possible. Try to get your knees behind your toes. If your knees are over your toes, your hips are probably sagging. So try to get your hips up nice and high so you feel the stretch. The curve is from the top of the back all the way to the backs of the knees. Tuck the tail under so you don't pinch your lower back. If you need, you can bring your hands up. You can bring sit your hips, your seat on your hands. Move your elbows in close as possible. This gives you a little bit more support. If you need it, do it. Go ahead. Now, next one. Roll down, the hands come back down, the hips come down. You can do the same one, or if you have an Urdhva Dhanurasana, if you have no shoulder issues, you can do that. Bring your fingertips, if you're doing an upward facing bow, bring your fingertips behind your head, fingers spread evenly, and your fingers are facing away. Push into your fingertips hard. Lift your seat, and then drag your head back. Come onto the top of the head, turn your hands around the other way. So your fingers are now facing towards the heels. Turn your fingers out a little bit as well. Not too much, just slightly, so that this helps your elbows to not go out to the side. If your elbows are buckling out to the side, then you won't have as much strength. And then from here, if you feel you can, push into the ground and lift your head up off the ground. Lift the heels if you like. Otherwise, remember, just do the bridge pose. Stretch. Stay a little bit longer if you can. Stretch. Target your chest in front of your arms. Anytime you need to, come down. Again, rest for maybe 1 or 2 breaths and come up again. If you're more flexible, if you have more advanced practice, you can come from standing. So, from here, open up your feet a little bit more to start. Toes pointing out, bend your knees, hands on the seat, push your hips forward. The more you bend your knees, the lower you are, the ground you come down. You can see the floor behind you, and then hold the breath. Right hand down, one hand down, and then the other one. Your legs are open more when you start. You can also just walk your way down a wall if that makes you feel more secure. So again, do according to your condition and your mindset. If you're not feeling comfortable, do it. Wait for that to come. Your comfort level will come with practice. Down. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Allow your legs to go lax, your body go lax. Again, take a deep breath in. Imagine you fainted. Now come up to sleep position. Cross your ankles. So one more soft back bend. Lie on your belly. Make like you're a flying bird. Lift the chest, lift the legs. Try not to bend your legs, keep them straight. And if you can either keep your hands on the ground or take them up. Stretch, reach through the crown of the head. Keep your legs straight as possible. Engage your buttocks, your upper back muscles. Stay as a pose. And back down. Relax. Forehead stacked in front. Hands stacked in front. Forehead on hands. Rock from side to side. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and come up to seated position. Adho Dhanurasana. So if you can try with your left leg folded in first, and your right foot goes to the outside of your left knee. If you can't get both sides of your seat down, one side's higher than the other, option to either sit on something, sit on a block or something so that your hips can both, your sit bones can both come down, or just simply extend your left leg. Your right foot, in this case, goes beyond your knee. So it looks like this. If you're doing with leg extended, the right hand behind the back, left arm up, and go to the right. Push the forearm of the left arm against the outside of the right thigh. Make sure you're not leaning back. This is just loud. It will get you into the deepest twist possible. You have to have your hand close to your back, right against the back, and just revolve around the arm. If you have your leg bent, you take your hand even to the heel. Pull on the heel. This gives you a little bit more traction. Push the back of the left arm into the right thigh. Imagine trying to get your knee past your left edge of the body. Keep your chest open, your back straight. If you know the variations, by all means, go and explore them. Keep both sides of the torso long. Back to the center, switch sides. Either with the right leg extended this time, and your left foot on the outside of the shin, not closing a bit further out, or with your legs bent. Right arm up, go to your left. Push your lower back up and in. Some of you might be able to take a bind. If you have room, you bring the right arm underneath your left leg, and you can take your bind from behind your back. Go ahead. Do whatever variation you had on the other side. Keep on thinking of practice as an offering. Break the pose, coming back. So from here, just for fun, bring your knees together, lift your seat. I'll do this way as you can see. Bring your left arm to the outside of your right thigh again. You can either stay in this pose, a twist, or bring your hands down. Bring your right elbow into the side body, side curl. So you're coming forward. Your body, your hip, and the head is same line. So eventually, legs can perch on your on the back of the left arm. If you need to, you bring your head down. If you're more advanced, you can keep head up, and you can even swing your left leg all the way back into Kundalini-asana. Or keep your legs bent. Come back down. Go to the other side. So you want to really work the twist. You want to have, when your arm comes down, your elbow close to the hip as possible. So your arm at the mid thigh, not if you go too close to your knee, then it won't. Your legs might fall off the arm. Even if you just do this to start. If you bring your arm in closer to the hip and bring your elbow into the left hip, right above the hip, you might have more bounce to eventually bring your legs up. Your head, your hip in the same line. Or bring your head down. Left side head. Or bring your legs out. Stretch them out. As Dharmaji says, not important. Alright, so now come onto your back for Shavasana. Lie down on your back. Rest the body. Just allow everything to just release all the muscles. It feels like you fell from a building. Everything just, all the muscles instantly feels like they dissolved. Allow everything to sink down. The hands, the fingers, dead like the arms, like dead weight hanging off the arm, hanging off the shoulders. The feet as well. Toes, feet just hanging lifelessly off the ankles. The flesh hanging off the bones on the lower and the upper legs, the thighs. The pelvis heavy, and everything from the hips down, heavy as can be, sinking deeper and deeper. The back sagging from its own weight, all the organs within, pressing into the lower back so everything just sinks. The head heavy, but everything relaxed, no tension, no strain, all the body just relaxed, soft. No sign of anxiety or strain anywhere. The face is relaxed, the forehead is relaxed, the eyes, no squinting or straining, the jaw relaxed, no tension, no clenching or grinding of the teeth. And the body lifeless like a corpse. And in this state, the mind becomes quiet, nothing more to do. And it too can come into a state of quietness. And in that state, there is no desire, no cravings, no distraction. The mind becomes expansive. Fix your mind, therefore, on the divine, eternal, limitless, divine self, which is within. And everything we do on the mat, we continue in that same mindset and go back into our day-to-day lives. Continue to think of everything, all actions, thoughts, and words as offerings. So then you're more conscious about what you're putting out there. Everything that comes from you goes to others. Ensure that it's driven by love and compassion. So now make your way back up to seated position. Close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sitting up tall and supreme. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. I apologize for my voice. It's a little bit hoarse. So, hope to see you soon. Namaste.